A deadly toxic storm swept across the globe. The government announced that tomorrow would be the end of the world. All relief benefits were canceled. Everyone was left with just one thing. A single euthanasia pill. It was colorless and tasteless. After taking it, you would feel no pain. You would fall asleep and quietly leave this world. Only at this moment did people realize in horror that their time was running out. Yet on Christmas Eve, right before the world ended, several families still followed their old traditions and gathered together, because this was the last time they could pretend they were still going to live. They sat around the table, raising their glasses, forcing themselves to talk about everyday joys. The room was filled with laughter. Just as the adults were pretending to stay calm, a little boy named Art suddenly shattered the illusion. He bluntly said that the end of the world might not be an accident, but nature's revenge against humanity. Because humans kept dumping garbage onto the earth, until the planet could no longer endure it and returned everything back to us. That was why the global storm happened. He even added coldly,
You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
those words instantly silenced the room. The laughter vanished and the adults had no reply. The other children grew quiet and sad. To comfort them, the two mothers tried to gently talk them through it. They told them it wasn't their fault, and that the government had a plan. As long as they took the pill, it would be just like falling asleep. No matter what happened, their parents would face it with them. This gentle reassurance quickly eased the children's fear and brought their smiles back. But Art remained silent. Not long after, when no one was around, he snuck into his parents' bedroom and took out the phone his mother hid under her pillow. A government propaganda video was playing in the browser. That's when he learned humans would go through 3 stages after poisoning. In the first stage, the toxin attacks the central nervous system. In the second stage, organs fail rapidly with massive bleeding. In the third stage, people bleed from every orifice and die in extreme pain. Because the death was so brutal, the government distributed euthanasia pills to spare people from suffering and let them die with dignity. The adults had long accepted the unavoidable ending, using the warmth of the holiday to cover up their fear of death. They lit fireworks with their children, and as they exploded in the night sky, the brilliant light lit up the darkness as if it briefly took everyone's worries away. At midnight, the Christmas bells rang. Art's family opened a video call with Grandma right on time and sent her their holiday wishes. Even from far away, Grandma's face was still full of happiness, but the next second panic filled her face. The toxic storm had reached her doorstep. With no time to say goodbye, Grandma hurriedly swallowed the pill. Art's mother knew exactly what that meant. Overcome with grief, she fled the room. His father quickly shut the laptop, not wanting the children to see something so cruel. As the storm howled past, everything Grandma had was completely erased. Although his parents never explained, Art vaguely understood what had happened. Looking at the photo he took with Grandma, he felt both sad and confused. Why did she have to take that pill? So while his parents weren't paying attention, he quietly went to see their close friend, a male doctor. Art asked him directly if someone could really survive the toxic gas, then wouldn't those who took the pill early have died for nothing? The doctor calmly explained that scientists around the world had confirmed no one could survive the storm. Because the death was too painful, the government chose pills to prevent panic. But Art didn't accept that answer. He asked back, do scientists never make mistakes? In truth, when the world really reaches its end, what destroys humanity may not be the storm, but the fact that we gave up on the possibility of survival too soon.